lost a little bit of a connection actually a few minutes ago there, but now we are up and running. Everything is all good actually on my end. So let's send actually some last minute reminders, guys. Let's send some last minute reminders to the groups. Actually, let's let our people know that we are currently up and running. We are about to take off on our Super Saturday, and today, actually, like we always know, Super Saturday, guys, are full of testimonies. Okay. They are more of testimonial days. So actually, Jaime, my brother, thank you so much. I know you covered for me there when I kind of lost my signal. So that's amazing. That's amazing. So actually, guys, before we even jump on in to start calling leaders basically and start sharing stories basically, because today it's purely about success story. That's the main reason behind Super Saturdays. So I hope you have your guests on the call. I hope your teams currently know that we are already live right now. If you have not reminded them, please send some last minute reminders on your Facebook groups, for example, on your WhatsApp groups, send some messages, because it's currently a weekend, and some people maybe they might have missed me. They must have missed it by maybe a little bit, so they need those last minute reminders. But all in all, guys, just a brief about our amazing opportunity. We're here connected to Oaksmart, an amazing opportunity that's currently changing a lot of people's lives at the current moment, like we all currently know. And it's a great opportunity, guys. For me, actually, Oaksmart speaks a lot of volume because of 4 key points that I always like to speak about most of the time. Number one, we're talking about a company that's currently registered in the US, that you can basically verify that directly in the FinCEN website, which is the official government website of the United States. And you can go there, basically www.fincen.government. You can write Oaksmart there, and then you will see basically all the information in relation to Oaksmart. So Oaksmart being registered in the US, for me, it's a very, very big green flag that shows that we're dealing with people of integrity and people who are really planning to be here for the longest time. And then number 2, actually, what makes Oaksmart special, guys, is sustainability. Okay, we're dealing with a very, very, very stable company here that's currently focused on sustainability. Oaksmart was launched last year, guys, on the 12th of March. The 12th of March this year, the company did its first year's anniversary. So the company has already been around for 1 full year, okay? And that shows that, the company has already passed, the first challenge of 6 months, and then it also passed the next challenge as well, for 12 months, that most investment companies into MLM, they never usually survive that period of time. So the company has been around for that long. But what also makes the company sustainable, guys, the key factors to make the company be survive to that particular time is, number 1, we're talking about strategic partnership, guys. Strategic partnership, like us partnering, for example, us partnering with Trading Link actually as our key partners in Oaksmart. All the trades that are currently supposed to be done by Oaksmart, they are currently being orchestrated actually through the Trading Link channels, and that's very, very powerful when it comes to sustainability. And then number 2, guys, it's Oaksmart is not giving out outrageous promises that it cannot meet. Most companies out there that usually end up failing and closing, they usually give out outrageous promises to their members that they will never be able to fulfill. They promise people that they're going to be giving them 3% a day, 2% a day, 5%, for example, a day, and it really never works. After about 3 months, something usually happens, and then it's basically game over at that particular point. But when it comes to Oaksmart, guys, Oaksmart as a company is giving out the perfect returns actually for the investors to be happy, and also perfect in relation to the company to being stable. And it's kind of giving out about 8 to 15% every single month, averagely about 11 to 12% basically right now, monthly. So these kind of returns makes the company very, very stable. And then number 3, guys, what creates sustainability around Oaksmart is all the commissions. Actually, they are all being paid directly from the profits generated from the investment within Trading Link. Okay, the commissions in the comp plan, they're not being paid directly from the investment, which is very, very good. That means that the comp plan will never overpay. Okay, it can only pay less, but it can never overpay. With other comp plans, guys, they usually end up overpaying, and once they overpay, what usually happens next, basically after that, is the companies usually go under. So for me, these 3 points are very, very important in relation to sustainability. But point number 3, now in relation to the 4 points I was talking about, what makes basically Oaksmart very, very special is that there is no lock-up period on people's investments. Okay, there is no lock-up period on people's investment. You once you join into the business, you have access to your investment at any particular time that you currently want yourself. You can jump into the business today with $1,000. Next month, you feel like you have an emergency and you need your $1,000 back. Guess what? You press one button in the back office, and that particular amount is back into your wallet, and you're keeping all the profits as well. I've never seen any investment company into MLM that provides that kind of a service, whereby it's not locking up people's investments. So that by itself is very, very powerful and very, very special. And then point number 4, guys, is we have the best compensation plan basically out there. People are already winning, and that's what you're going to be hearing today. You're going to be hearing about you're going to be hearing from leaders actually who are really, really winning in the in Oaksmart right now. They're really, really doing good in the game, in our industry at this particular moment. So you'll have an opportunity basically to hear their stories and to understand that how powerful of a compensation plan we currently have. So as you're going to go through this this Super Saturday, guys, I really want you to get connected. I really want you to get plugged in and let your people know that we're already live and running, if you have not reminded them actually yet. But I really want you to listen from your heart from these leaders, because at the end of the day, guys, we make decisions emotionally also, but facts are also very, very important as well. So when you listen to them and you connect with their stories, you will also know that it's currently possible also for you to also live your dream life as well through Oaksmart. Okay, we are talking about people who are already making some good income here, guys. Okay, some really, really, really good income. So you are going to be listening to the stories today, and I believe for sure that it's basically going to change your life. So basically, guys, before we even start going through the stories, I want us to remember one thing that's very, very important. We have been running for 19 good days right now in Project 100 Days, guys, to financial freedom. Actually, next week we're going to have more of a different feel in relation to the project itself. We have some new ideas that we're going to be bringing on, and you guys are going to love it. So today is basically day 19. Imagine, guys, we launched Project 100 Days to Financial Freedom, guys, on the 22nd of April, okay? To this day, we have been running for 19 good days, and we are going actually to keep on running, all the way to the 30th of July. Now, Project 100 Days to Financial Freedom was created specifically to help you win. Specifically, the project was created for you to be, for you to use it to achieve your dreams, because I believe one thing for sure: you can turn your life around completely in 3 months. Now, you might not achieve your dreams 100%, but trust me, if your dreams are that big for you not to be able to achieve them within 3 months, then you're going to be on the right direction after those 3 months of commitment, actually, during Project 100 Days Financial Freedom, and you're going to be very, very closer, actually, to your dreams. So for me, I've seen this multiple times, guys. I've done Project 100 Days Financial Freedom multiple times, actually, in my network marketing career. I've seen multiple people doing 90 days game run, guys, in this industry, and they changed their lives completely in 3 months, guys. Completely. So now we have May, we have June, we have July, and if you're going to be seriously focused and decide to go all out, trust me, this 3 months can be the biggest month of your life. Like, they can be the biggest turnaround. Actually, they can give you like more than 180 degrees, turnaround in relation to your life as well. But you have to be intentional, guys, about your success. You have to decide that, you know what, I am going to go after my dreams, and I will do everything in my power to make my dreams a reality. I will use Project 100 Days to Financial Freedom to make my dreams come true. Once you become intentional about your success, the whole universe will start supporting you, my dear leaders. But you have to be intentional about your success. You have to make sure that you are committed, you believe in yourself, you believe in the project, you are committed 100% actually to the project of changing your life. And once that becomes your attitude, you are going to rise, guys. Okay, you are going to really transform your life to a certain level. So this is very, very important for you to currently take advantage of. So we have been running for 19 good days right now, guys. Okay, so we have basically about 81 days to go. Imagine what you can do within the next 81 days. But that's it actually on my part. A small introduction. I'm going to be here with you guys all the way. I'm going to be asking some questions actually to our amazing, amazing, amazing leaders, guys. We are talking about some top leaders today, guys. Okay, we are talking about leaders who have hit the G3 rank in the comp plan. Actually, our whole panel today, guys, these are leaders who have currently hit the G3 rank in the compensation plan, guys. It's just amazing, guys. We are having people who are really, really working at the ground level, really, really working towards changing a lot of people's lives, actually. And I celebrate, actually, their success. We are very, very, all of us were very, very inspired, actually, with what these leaders have currently achieved. And because of this, actually, you guys are going to hear some amazing, amazing, amazing stories. Remember that, guys, when someone becomes a G3, director in our comp plan, they also qualify actually for 15% leadership bonus all the way to infinity. They're also in the global bonus pool. But imagine the 15% actual leadership bonus that they're currently qualifying for all the way, guys, to infinity. It is super, super powerful. And actually, like outside of that as well, but anyway, I think I'm going to share with you this basically later on, because this is a special information. But I think I'll share this actually with you later. So as for now, guys, let's start actually with our first person actually on the call today. Our first leader actually today is going to be Angel. Let me see actually if he's currently here. Angel Sullivan. So this is an amazing, amazing, amazing leader, guys. Okay, you guys are in for a treat actually today. So Angel Sullivan, my brother, are you there? You there?
Yes. Good morning. You see me?
Oh, good morning, Angel. How are you, brother? Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're doing some great stuff. We are currently celebrating your success. You're inspiring a lot of people.
They say? I don't know.
Of course you are. So the floor is yours, my friend. Please talk to us, brother. We would like to know more about your story. The whole community is currently on the call for the call today. People are going to be hearing about your story even more, actually, even later on. The new guys are going to be joining actually Oaksmart also into the future. Tell us about your story. How did you join Oaksmart? How did it start? How many months you've been in the game? When did you achieve G3? And what are the benefits there? Talk to us about that.
Yes. I remember around November 21, November
Yes.
21st, my friend Giovanni Gio, I
Mm.
seen he shared a post on Facebook about getting paid daily, and I get curious. So I went to him and I asked, Gio, what is this? Oh, I'm gonna make you assume. So he explained me very good at the first time, and I understand. I see the pros and the cons, and the pros are bigger than the cons. So I said, I want it. I want to do it, and I jumped to the project, and really, really easy for me because, everybody knows TikTok, Facebook. So I thinking I'm gonna spread this on TikTok, on Facebook, to see what happens, and result coming and fast, 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 and it's starting achieve my goals. Remember, since November 21st to 20 days later, I was doing withdrawal $52 daily, $52 daily, and I start with a little amount. I just put 2,000, 2K, and when I start collecting earnings daily, daily, I make my the way I want to do it. So I start counting my withdrawals every day, counting. So withdrawal number one, withdrawal number two, withdrawal number three, and TikTok. And a lot of people is just looking at me like a crazy. How you doing withdrawal daily? Okay, you want information? Come and see, come and see. And that's the way I'm doing it on TikTok and Facebook, and I'm very, very happy because more than $47,000 going to my wallet on during these 5 months and 15 days. So I'm very happy because I only start with 2,000.
Wow, brother, before you even go on, this is so interesting actually. I want you to clarify this. Do you mean that you were counting your withdrawals every single day and posting them on social media?
Yes, because people want to
Oh
see
my
results. People don't want to hear you want to try to convince them. No, 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 no. That's marketing of persecution. No, 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 no. We are not in the business to convince people. People don't like you chasing. So I
wow.
like my way. It's working, and I suggest my team doing the same because it's working. That's in my opinion. And what I like from Oaksmart, what I like from the program, is you can go out anytime. You can decide, oh, this is not for me. I'm going. So I like that, and I like the other rule. Second rule is you can withdraw when you have more than $20 on profit. When I see that, I want to withdraw every day because rule number one in business: get your investment back. Once you get your investment back, you are not losing nothing. You are very happy. So I'm very happy now. I'm very happy. And for the new people are here, this is a smart business. This is a smart business. Uh, and like me, I consider myself a smart person. I don't like to work hard. I don't like to work in the construction because there is a new ways to make more money than working normally. So this is a smart way to make money, extra income, and I'm very happy. And thank you, Gio. Thank you, Jaime, because they teach me, and I learn a lot from them. Because Jaime is very, very, very smart leader. He has a lot of experience, and I'm learning every Sunday on when he make a class for art. I'm very, very happy and thankful for God to give me this understanding and me take the opportunity. I don't know. I don't know if you have more questions.
Yes, brother. Actually, I have some few more questions, but I'm very, very excited, actually, with your story. I think this is something that our community really needs to learn, guys. Okay, you really need to learn this actually from our amazing leader, Angel. Because stories sell. We always know that. So for him actually posting the testimonies of his withdrawals basically on social media, it really created a buzz around his business. And that's something that we should all basically learn from. But brother, tell me one thing actually right now, sir. So how big, for example, is your team currently right now? And tell me about what's one of the aspects that you have noticed that members in your team love the most about Oxmart, actually.
Mm, they like the access to do withdrawal. The way I present them and they learn and they want to apply, I see them, they are applying. So they are growing like me in this business. Like I said, people like result. People don't like liars. People like result. So
Yes.
and you need to try it first. You need to try to know if it's yes or no. So in my
Yes.
team, they like the way you can do withdrawal when you have more than $20 in profit.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. And what about you, brother? What? Tell me on your part. What makes Oaksmart very different from all the other projects that you've currently done before in our industry?
The the things make Oxmart different. You have the ability to go out if you want to change your mind and say no, this is not for me. You can withdraw everything. There is no block period of block, and I like that. I love it when you don't have a
Yes.
block.
Yes.
And the second one, the minimum $20 available for doing withdrawal is amazing. So I
Wow.
love that.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. We are celebrating your success, my brother. You're currently inspiring a lot of people. Your poster for G3 is currently going around in our groups, and people are loving that.
Thank you, thank you.
So we're really looking forward actually for us connecting, on the leadership retreat, after Project 100 Days to Financial Freedom. We're going to be meeting up actually on the leadership retreat. I think somewhere somewhere in Dubai, or you're going to get some more information in relation to that actually. But thank you so much, brother. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything you're currently doing. If maybe you have some last words to say before you leave, anything?
No, I'm gonna stay here. Don't worry. I don't have
No,
nothing to
okay.
say. So to say to the new people are here and think this is true, yes, it's true. I was here last week and I see different leaders around the world, and they are on G4, G5, G6, and I say, wow, I want to be that. I want to be there. I want to be there. So I'm on my way to do it. So I'm very happy, very very happy.
You are going to get there for sure, brother. You are going to get there for sure. With the way you're currently running, you will get there for sure. So right now, actually, you've been in the business for about 7 months now, right?
5 months and 15 days.
5 months and 15 days.
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. Okay, brother. Thank you so much. So you have an amazing weekend, brother. You have an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for your time. So leaders, actually, that's our amazing, amazing, amazing leader, guys. And his story is inspiring. For me, actually, when I was listening to him, when he said that he started posting his withdrawals every single day, he started posting them actually on social media. Wow, that's just beautiful. That's a salesperson there. That's how you attract guys, okay? Because guys, I've told you this multiple times. People make decisions emotionally, not logically. That's why the best salespeople are the ones who talk to people's emotions, and people's emotions are always being touched with results. So when they see results like that, you're withdrawing every day. You're posting, for example, Oxford, for example, paid me $20 today. Tomorrow, Oxford, for example, paid me $40 today, maybe $100, maybe 200, 500, $1,000. And once people keep looking like that, you'll have people who will be watching you for about 1, 2, 3, 1 week without saying anything, and then in about 10 days or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they'll be like, "Hey, I've been seeing you posting for the past 3 weeks about this. I want to become a part of that. Please tell me more about it." And that's the time actually that you start winning, you start getting your real good sign-ups, and your business basically goes to a whole another level. So we should all really learn from Mr. Sullivan today. This is very, 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 very important. But anyway, guys, we are going to go now to the next leader, guys. Okay, we are going to go to the next leader. We are going to go now all the way to Thailand. This is an amazing, amazing leader, someone I really, really like and respect, just like our brother Angel there. And he's going to share with us actually his story. He has just also hit G3, guys. Okay, he is not playing no games actually. His name is Zixa. Zixa, my brother, are you there? Zixa, you there, brother? I can't hear you, brother. You need to put your video on.
Oh, he's translator now.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that means for me to hear him, I have to go to. Okay, I have to go to Thai. Okay, let me go. Zixa, can you hear me? Oh, okay. Yes, I have to switch. I had to switch actually my language to Thai for me to be able to hear you. So, my brother, how are you? You okay? Yes. Now you are the second person, my friend. You are the second person. Yeah. Yeah, we always have to move you forward, actually. Yes. Oh, okay, okay. Let me I think I need to do something here. Wait. I need to end interpretation for now because people will not be able to hear you. So thank you, actually, Asif. I've just gotten a message as well. So I've just ended interpretation now. Let me confirm, guys. Can someone confirm, please, if we can hear Zixa from all channels now? Zixa, can you talk now? Let me see if someone can hear you.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just waiting for to receive a message now. Okay, yes, yes. Now they can be saying that they can hear you. So okay, so before you start, brother, actually, let me say something. Actually, let me say something before you start there. So leaders, first of all, okay, these guys. Okay, we have an amazing, amazing leader here. Someone who's really doing some amazing, amazing work actually at the ground level. He's currently from Thailand. He's been in the business for some time right now. He's going to share with you guys his success story. He's someone who really inspires me actually as well. Currently wearing a very good suit. I can currently see there. You're looking very, very good, brother. Very, very sharp. Very professional. That's very, very good. But he has an amazing story, leader. So please, leaders, I really want you to really connect. Listen to Zixa carefully. I'm going to ask him some few questions, and trust me, guys, you are going to be inspired by his story. He just hit G3, guys, okay? He's a generational 3 leader in our compensation plan, and he's inspiring. So, my brother, talk to us. I celebrate your success. I'm very, very happy after you hit a G3. Your post is currently going rounds actually this particular afternoon, this evening, today, since when it currently came out. People are currently asking questions, and they're very, very excited. So, talk to us about your journey, please. I want to, first of all, before you even talk about G3, take us in the beginning of the journey. We want to know, when did you receive that call? Did someone call you? Did someone rob you and tell you about Oaksmart? Tell us the whole story until when you arrived here, brother. Please talk to us, my friend.
Okay, this is my skip already. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Victor from Thailand. I'm very excited to share my story again, and I have been doing Oaksmart around 7 months and 10 days. Now I'm get 3 last 2 days ago, and I want to say thank you to Freedom who invited me in Oaksmart, and a lot of thanks to Asif, Dong, and Mr. Andy for all support and keep touch with me. So talk about the first time that Freedom called me, right? Okay, Freedom called me and try really hard to invite me to join to join Oaksmart, but I refuse. I refuse her. After that, Freedom take me every day, and I don't let it because it annoy me. I don't interested in Oaksmart, and I don't want to do anything more because of I have a lot of work and business to do at that time. Okay, and Freedom call me and talk about, hey sister, today I am appoint you to talk with Asif, Dong, and Mr. Andy. Don't miss it. Okay, she fought me already. So be it. The first conversation that I said to the uh, uh, to Andy, to Dong, to Asif, and Freedom. I said today I just come to talk about Oaksmart. I'm not decided to do. Uh, if you can explain everything and change my mind, I will do it. So if I do, I will work hard as much as I can, and I will be success as fast as I can. If I don't do it, I will not do anything. So that's why I'm here. I told you this story because of this is the best example for leader. If they are not the leader, I'm not here. Actually, they lead my mind, and this is my habit also. When I have been studying Oaksmart, the first thing that the first thing that fed in my mind, how can I talk to my people to leave everything behind and go only for Oaksmart? It is the first question that I have to solve it. I don't worry about they will interested in Oaksmart or not because there is that is my duty. I try to improve myself, improve conversations, improve my meeting because of you can fix anything. You cannot fix anything allow you, but you can fix everything in yourself and try to improve everything and talk to my people and everyone joy Oaksmart and I keep them only touch with me first at first time. Okay, the second thing that I taught to my team, the number is the key of me. Uh, don't think about every people who talk to will join the Oaksmart. Some of people they say bad thing to you. Some of people say think bad thing of you. And so what? Just do it. Just do more and make only the number. I left all my team to do a step. This is my really important to make them know where they are. When they see the stat, for example, if they keep the stat, talk 10 people and join the meeting 3 people and do Oaksmart 1 people, that's it. They will know already how to succeed. If they talk 100 people, they will have 30 people to join the meeting and 10 people to do Oaksmart. All of them get it. And everyone work with pen, don't work with bed already. And the third thing, I work harder on my team. When I want to my team to do anything, I do it first, lead by working, not talking. And finally, I want to talk about I have a big deal. I always talk to my team about please forget the moon. If you don't get it, you will get the star. And every one of my team is about this that all of my team think big every people. And now Thailand is going well. And now I've expanded the business to Laos already. And this month, I think by this month, I will open the Cambodia also. Thank you.
Brother, that is very exciting, very inspiring, my friends. It's very inspiring. So it is such I'm laughing because of the story that you said in the beginning. I can understand how positively pushing Annie can be, which is very good as a top leader for her to make you listen to the presentation. I've experienced that as well. And she's someone that we all love. We truly love her, but we were going to be going actually to her next. But tell me one thing, brother. We're about to open Cambodia right now. That means you are taking your business internationally, okay? So at this particular moment, how big is your current team, for example, right now, and in relation to earnings, averagely, like around how much are you looking at every single day, my brother? Averagely.
I don't get it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I will
Okay.
ask.
Say again,
I
please.
was saying. Yes, I was saying, okay, let's start with the first one first of all. How big is your team right now, brother? And in how many countries do you have your business at this particular moment? Because you said you're about to open Cambodia right now, right?
Yep.
Yes.
For the Thai team, now allow 300 people. Allow
Wow.
300 people and allow I think 100 people. Lao.
Wow.
And
around
Cambodia now 2 people and now I'm doing the content in the Cambodia language and I think all of my content will be done by this month and I will do advertising on the Facebook, TikTok and so on social network. Yep.
Oh, that's perfect, brother. That's perfect. And when it comes to commissions, brother, on a daily basis, let's say averagely around how much do you think you can share with the community that you're making? Just average, not the exact number, but average.
Includes global or not?
In everything.
Includes global bonus or not?
Yes, include global bonus.
Yeah, yesterday $600.
Oh, wow. Wow,
Yeah.
that is just amazing, my brother. That is just amazing.
I can have a lot of girlfriend. Kidding.
My God, you are in trouble right now. I like that.
Kidding.
You know, I would say something to the community, brother. Okay, just a minute, and then I'm coming back to you guys. You know, he's making basically. He said yesterday he made about $600. Okay, $600, guys. You have to remember that, guys. For you to be G3, actually, you need to do about $300,000, you know, in total sales when it comes to your small market requirements. So at the current moment, yes, he has more volume on the other side, but he has other volumes there. But at the current moment, he's currently making actually averagely about $600. And we will come back to the point later on of how powerful of a compensation plan we have in Oaksmart, because you're basically making an average of about 0.1% of your total volume in your whole team. And I usually say that sometimes it may be a little bit more or a little bit less, but averagely around there. And Zixa actually is already actually making that kind of income, you know, and is currently playing with us here, saying that, you know, now we can have a lot of girlfriends, you know, because he's making some good money on a daily basis, even though that's basically a job. But brother, I have a question actually here for you, brother. You know, we're all enjoying your success here, and I would like you to tell us one thing. You know, what will you tell a person who, for example, says that, you know what, you know, Oaksmart is a little bit slow. You know, when you meet someone who says something like that, like, you know what, you know, for me, I like fast companies. I feel like maybe Oaksmart is slow, not for me. They feel like they want to.
Yep, sorry, you have lacking.
No, can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay, normal now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was saying, what advice can you give, for example, a person who's more like about to give up? You know, where someone who's feeling like they're about to give up in the business, they feel like the business is a little bit slow, for example, because they don't know any better. What advice do you give someone like that?
Okay. I think this is they have long focus. They have wrong focus. I mean, if every day you work and focus your income, you will not get anything. But if every day you focus your business, one day you see your income, you will wow on it. Because every day I tell all of my team, focus the new guest, the newcomer, the new member of Oaksmart. Don't focus only income. Don't see it. Don't focus how much they deposit the money. Just make the newcomer. Every day. Everyone in my team will show guests, will show new member. Don't forget $10 is okay, $15 is okay. Just make only the number in the team first. And if everyone focus the business first, your business will go and your income is the gift, not make only the income. You will not get anything and business you will not go.
Yeah. Wow. That's powerful, brother. That's very, very powerful, actually. You know, thank you for that. Actually, it's very, very inspiring, because, you know, people would really need to hear, you know, advices
I
like
think
that.
if every people don't forget your income 1 month and see your income next month, you will excited on it. If you only forget the business.
Yes, you are very, very right, my brother. You are very, very right. So, brother, thank you so much for being here. You know, I'm looking forward actually for us to meet on the leadership retreat. You know, I think at some point in Dubai, you know, after Project 100 Days to Financial Freedom. But before you go, actually, we're currently on day 19 today of Project 100 Days to Financial Freedom. Can you tell the community why this project is very, very important and what role it has also played, for example, in your business or in your team as well?
From my mind.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. For my experience, I have in my life, I have done and I work in the MLM marketing all of my life, and I know when the new people or who do the new member, or I mean the people who don't understand about MLM marketing, the success of the MLM marketing is repeat. Don't boring about the meeting because of some of people. Oh, okay, I have to go in meeting, and you talk the same story. You talk same presentations every day. You know why you boring? Because of you don't have a new guest in the room. But if you have new guest every meeting, you will excited on the meeting. Okay, that's the key. So don't miss guests on every Zoom meeting, and you will excited every meeting, even though if the meeting is the same.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. You are just amazing, Zixa. We celebrate your success. Thank you for your wise words actually. And I'm looking forward actually to be hearing from you again actually next week. So thank you, brother. God bless you. And let's stay connected. So leaders, guys, yes, that's Zixa there. That's Zixa, guys, our amazing leader, actually, all the way from Thailand, and he said something very, very important. I hope you guys really, really take this home, because he said one thing, to some people who are not having the bigger picture, so to say, we do these meetings, for example, every single day. And sometimes someone can say, you know what, I should not maybe attend the meetings every day because it's the same meeting that's currently occurring every single day. And Zixa said it perfectly, that you will only see meetings as boring if you are the one who's showing up only by yourself every day. Which like truer words cannot be said better, guys. Okay, I've been there multiple times. Even me before, guys. I remember at a certain point, actually, when I just came into network marketing in the very, very beginning. This is way back. But, I think around. When I was doing basically a product-based company, I still remember to this particular day. That company actually played a very big part in my growth into network marketing. And they were always doing business presentations. I remember we had Thursdays, we had Tuesday presentations, we had Thursday presentations, and then we have every Saturday presentation as well. So Tuesday it's evening, Thursday is evening, and then Saturday is during the day. And we were going to we used to call them BOM, business opportunity meeting in a hall every single day, and in the offices of the product offices of the company as well. And in the beginning, while I'm still trying to learn my way through, growing myself as try to grow as a leader and become a better person into network marketing, so to say. And I used to go to those meetings alone because I used to like the ideas of the business. I had big dreams and I liked the testimonies and everything. And I used to go to those meetings alone. I can invite one person once in a while, but most of the time for like 2, 3, 4, 5, for like, I don't know, for more than 6 months actually, I was always just showing up by myself. And at a certain point, I felt a little bit bored in those meetings. Why? Because I could hear the same thing every single day. They make the same joke every single meeting. They give the same examples every single meeting. So after some time, I stopped laughing because I know what they're going to say. The examples became boring and the presentation became numb to me in relation of the presentation hitting me on an emotional level. And then I came to discover actually later on, because my sponsor was one of my mentors actually. He told me that, if you keep showing up just by yourself, that's not true commitment. Okay, you are committed, yes, but true commitment, you have to be committed to the business. You have to bring people into the opportunity. Because for me, I felt like it's the same thing. And once I started focusing on bringing prospects to the presentation, trust me, I saw the presentations with a different light. Every single time I had one guest or two or three guests, I was the one who's more focused on the presentation. I laughed at the jokes again. Everything became more interesting. Why? Because now I'm connected to my prospects. I want them to hear. I want them to understand. I want them to fall in love basically with the project. The more I invited, the more the presentations actually made sense. So this point, I had to say this story actually because of the point that our leader from Thailand, Zixa, said. It's very, very important. If you're always showing up by yourself, it will become boring to you, and that is 100% correct because you're doing it wrong. Every day I tell you guys, you have to show up with your team. For example, like this testimonies today, they will be so powerful if there's also your guest on this particular call listening to the testimonies also. So let's get that point, guys, and let's take advantage actually of that particular point, and let's start showing up actually with a big team. Let's invite prospects. Let's come in with our with our groups, and let's take the business to a whole another level. Maybe the next person basically who's currently going to be winning in the comp plan is going to be you. We have already heard from our two amazing leaders. Your story has to be the next one. Okay, this is very, very important. So we have to go now to the next guest actually here. Wow. Okay. Now this is our next leader, guys. Okay. We have an amazing person. He was supposed actually to be the second person actually on the panel today. After Mr. Sullivan, but we brought in Zix actually after. That's why Zix was making fun of that. Like he's always being pushed forward. So we have Giovanni actually right now, guys. This is an amazing leader. All the way actually from Los Angeles, guys. And we are talking about someone, guys, who's going to tell you his story that's very, very inspiring. In life, guys, let me tell you guys one thing, okay, before even my brother here starts basically to speak. In life, we usually go through some crazy challenges in our lives, and it's all about how we go through those challenges that truly define us as a person at the end of the day. Most people, most of the time, they usually break in tough times. Most people, when life hits them in a way that, for example, is not fair, they usually break. They become basically a legit victim, for example, on that situation, and they might end up giving up on their dreams and giving up on their ambitions and passions and everything. But true leaders, guys, in the midst of chaos, in the midst of storms, that's where they usually truly stand up and shine, and they make the big steps. And while, for example, it's painful, but they keep on going, and they end up creating one of the best stories that ends up inspiring a lot of people's lives. And that person, actually, one of those people, is our amazing leader here today, Mr. Giovanni. You guys are going to hear an amazing story today, guys. Mr. Giovanni, my brother, first of all, so sorry, my brother, for the passing actually of your of your dad. May his soul actually rest in peace, my brother. But your story is very, very inspiring, my friend. We can't wait to hear your story. We celebrate your G3, not playing games actually. So that's very, very inspiring, brother. But before we get to G3, my friend, can you please talk to us actually about your story? You are an amazing person, brother. Tell us the story in black and white, brother, because we know we have people on this call that story will really, really help them to really see see their lives in a different light, so to say. So, my brother, the floor is yours, my friend. You okay?
Good morning, Mr. Greatness. Can you hear me?
Yes, Giovanni, I can hear you, brother. I can hear you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you for your leadership. For the last 2 weeks, I've been seeing how you be presenting every day, and that means leadership. That means that we have great leaders here in the company, and that you guys are helping us to motivate us to keep going. And that's something that I have learned in the last 10 years with my leader Jaime Morales. And I seen how he also been through all this, and that's something that has helped me. Like you said, my story can motivate people because I've seen how other stories have motivated me. And yes, I started in Oaksmart back in October 16 of 2024. For the first 2 months, we went all in. Sadly, my father in December 12, he got to the hospital. He was 7 days in the hospital, and after surgery, 4 days after, on December 19, he passed away. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I did break down. I did kind of gave up. Um, but at the end, I realized, and I started remembering everything that I used to do, and my father used to motivate me. So I was like, my father doesn't want to see me like this. My father wants to see me as a successful person. You know, and that's what I was for maybe for the first 2 months after he passed away. I was like, still breaking down. I was like, cry every day. I mean, I still did cry. When I go to places where I still used to go visit him. But then I also in dreams, he used to tell me you have to work, you have to, and stuff like that. He used to talk to me in dreams and stuff like that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. And that would keep me forward. And one of the things is that every time, I used to tell him that you have to have a why. Earlier you were talking with the other person from the leader from Thailand. What keeps you moving? You have to have a why. My why before it was to retire my mom, my dad from corporate America. I didn't want them to work anymore. I did retire my mom. My mom haven't worked for almost 12 years. My next goal was to retire my father, and we almost did. I think Oaksmart was the one that I was going to help my father to retire. You know, because I see the potential here. My other wife is my wife. But now that my father is not here, my two wives is my mom and my wife. My future family. I got married like a year and a half ago, and that's something that helped me like every day to keep moving forward. In Oaksmart, and not only in Oaksmart, but in life. And I do this between 2 to 4 hours every day because I also run a roofing and construction company. Actually, I was here with the guys at 6 in the morning. Right now it's 7:14 here in the morning. Um, I was with the guys telling them what they have to do. I was giving them their checks and stuff like that. So I'm a busy person, but I still grab between 2 to 4 hours every day so I could do this business of Oxmoor. I do this part time, and doing it part time is how we made it to G3. In this 6 months, 7 months, it's been something that we have been preparing for the last 10 years, and thankfully, the 2 to 4 hours that I have spare, you know, between maybe between 10 and 12 morning and midday, and after between 7 to 9. That's when I work Oaksmart. And when I work Oaksmart, when I say Oaksmart, it's me inviting people to the Zooms, doing Zoom calls, doing follow ups, helping the team to grow too. That's the most important thing, helping your people to duplicate yourself. That's something else. That's another key point into the sex of Oaksmart. You don't have to be recruiting all the time. All you have to do is like help your people and help your team to make money, to also motivate in their goals, and being an example. Like Six Siglar says, help others that want to have something, and you will have it too. And that's something uh, that has helped me. And like I said, G3, 2 to 4 hours, presentations, something that you were talking about right now. Show up to the Zoom, even though if it's just you and the same people, just show up, because that's how you learn. Now I don't need no one to be there. I do the presentations myself. Like the most that I heard, the English presentation with you guys, the English presentation with my leader Jaime, the Spanish presentation with my leader Jaime. Now, like it's like if I'm repeating the same thing that he's repeating, so everybody sees me as like, oh, he's a good presenter. Oh, he's doing the presentation. And in this industry, mostly the people that presents more is the people that makes more money. So what I tell everybody is like, focus on getting the presentations. It doesn't matter if your invite doesn't show up, but you show up. That's the most important, for you to show up, and then the people's gonna show up too.
Wow, wow. That's amazing, brother. That's amazing. It's nice to hear from you, my friend. Your story is very, very inspiring. And, that's the really true meaning of leadership, actually, Jovan. That's the true meaning of leadership. I know it was very, very tough, actually, by the end of the year, like the way you have shared, your story basically with us right now. But fast forward actually, 5 months later, basically you're currently on G3 and life is currently moving forward. But also actually another thing, tell us a little bit, we are currently here that you've just gotten married actually right now, right? And how is that story? How's life story moving there?
Well, it's different. It's different. I will always say I'm actually gonna be 40 years old.
Yeah.
I got married when I was 38,
Oh,
and it's different. But I'm happy. It's something different. It's a new, let's say, like a new part of cycle of life.
yes, yes.
And yeah, we're happy. We're moving forward, and that's another thing that makes me strong. Because I want to have a family. I want kids, and that's another motivation for me to move forward in Oaksmart.
Yes, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Actually, our why is actually they are what gives us the motivation to move forward. The bigger your why, the more aggressive, the more inspired, and everyone is going to be. So families are our biggest whys at the end of the day. So before I let you go, actually, my brother, can you tell us one thing? Okay, for in relation to your experience, what makes Oxmart different from other companies, brother?
A lot of things. Even though in my presentations I say 4 to 5 different points. Right now, the first point is that in the past 10 years, I've been in opportunities where they lock your investment or your deposit. You know, I've been in companies where they lock it for 30, 60, 90, 365 days. And
Wow.
here, there's no lock time. Like if an emergency comes in and you need the deposit, the money, you could take it out. You know, I have team members that they started with me, but they had an emergency or something, or people that just came as a customer, and it's the first time where they tell me, "Thank you, Gio. This is a great opportunity." This is the first time that they don't get upset or mad at me. They tell me, "Hey, like when I fix my problem, my emergency, I'll come back." And yes, lately in the last 2 weeks, there's been people who are depositing even more that they deposited before they came in, because they see the one of these key points in Oaksmart. That has helped us a lot. There's no lock in your investment. Another thing is, well, mostly here in the United States, it's about the regulation with FinCEN. That's something that helped us a lot. That's something different. This is the first time we're in an opportunity where we got that MSB license. You know, that's another key point. Another key point that I like, and most people are already seeing it. Um, it might not be that positive for old people passing in the industry, but it's good for us where there's no bonus or upfront commissions. You know why? Because that helps the company. You know, the whole 100% of the deposit starts working in the places where Trading Link does the operations in the different financial systems. You know, another thing that I caught my attention about Oaksmart is that Oaksmart is separates themselves from the operations. You know, they have partnered with Trading Link. You know, in the past, I've been in companies where the people, they have a good leadership, they have a good intention, they got good network marketing experience, but they don't have the experience in trading or doing operations in the forex world or in the crypto world, and that's when things happen. And right here, something different is that Oaksmart does the network marketing side, and then Trading Link is the one that does the trading for the community. You know, those are key points that I like about the company. I see the structure, you know, I see the back office, way different of all the things that we've been in the last 10 years.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. Success. Thank you for your presence actually on this particular call today. And I'm looking forward actually, to be seeing you on the next call and also meet you, my friend, on the leadership retreat, after 100 days to financial freedom. So see you then, my brother.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Greatness.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, leaders, that was Giovanni there. He has an amazing story. Imagine someone who's going all the way to G3 on part time, guys. Okay. Imagine that, guys. We are talking about someone who's winning all the way to G3 and he's doing the business part time, guys. Okay. It's just amazing. It's just powerful. And he said a point that I truly loved. This is the truth about network marketing. He said this, the people who do the most presentations are the ones who make the most money. And that is very, very true. That is very, very, very true, guys. The ones who are always presenting, the ones who are always doing presentations, sharing the business, doing a lot of exposures about the business, are the ones who end up signing a lot of people, building the biggest teams, and making the most money. So for me to you guys, I'm telling you guys, you need to go all out. You need to start doing a lot of presentations, invite people to our Zoom calls every single day, and that's how you win, and you win at the very, very next level. And speaking actually of winning and speaking of doing lots of going to our next leader here, this next leader, guys, it's, amazing lady, all the way from Germany. She has done some amazing. Oh, someone is saying I broke up. Am I good now? I think my signal. Did I break up? Am I good now? Good. Oh, okay. She just told me I broke before. So basically, actually, guys, this next leader actually all the way from Germany. Yeah, she's an amazing person. We are celebrating her success. She's also G3, guys. G3 in the compensation plan. Today is purely a G3 day. I think if you guys we are currently attending most of our previous actually Super Saturdays, you had many leaders actually speaking about her, being very grateful for her support. You also had Zixa today speaking actually of the same thing, saying that Annie gave her a call, pushed her, for example, into listening to the presentation, with the whole team basically being there with Dong and Asif and Andy and everyone, and it was just powerful. So Annie, are you there, my dear? So Annie, actually, she's going to be the next one, guys, and you guys are in for a treat. Okay, you guys are in for it. There she is. Annie, how are you, my sister? You doing good?
Hi, thank you so much. I'm fine. Thank you. Hope you too. Very nice to see you again. You're coming
No.
light and bright.
Yes.
The Oaksmart.
Thank you so much. And we are celebrating your success, my dear. We are also celebrating your leadership. Every Super Saturday we are doing, Annie, your name is on the leader's lips. Okay, you are playing a role in relation to almost everyone. Zixa was kindly speaking about you, making sure he attended that particular call actually with Dong and Andy and Asif and everyone, and that kind of a positive push is very powerful, because I've experienced that as well from you in the beginning. So you are special. You have your magical hand. Basically, to almost actually everyone. And for that, actually, you're very blessed. We pray for you. We pray for you to keep winning. I know you're currently winning at the very highest level. We really are. I'm really excited on your leadership. I can feel it from other people. I can feel it actually myself. So please keep being who you are, keep doing what you do best. But for today, I would like you to speak. Tell us about your story. You're looking good right now. G3 all the way. You're not playing games. I think next week is going to be G4. Okay. Your team is moving like crazy. But talk to us, Annie. How are you feeling? How's everything going? And tell us your story.
Oh, yes. First of all, good morning, good day, good evening, sir, Mr. Greatness, our CMO Oaksmart, and greeting every leaders and participants and around the world. They're all Oaksmart fan, leaders, and prospect here. You are very welcome here to us. Today, it's my pleasure to be after here, often here, because for me, it's remind me. Every success remind me, because the aim for me as a leader is to bring and make the people to be the leaders. I cannot be the leaders if I cannot lead them to success. And I need everyone to have the sense of leaders, because if you have a big success, it means that you already lead someone. You already give the hand to the other. That is the way you start to act as a leader. Leaders will never ever succeed if you are selfish, because it's a teamwork, and teamwork make a dream work. My success start not uh, because of me. My story start with the person who invited me. And I'm so thankful to say thank you, first of all, to my sponsor, Mr. Assi, the person who think about me. And he don't care if I like or I don't like. That the way that I did also to the people I love, like my leaders, but I gotta go talk more. And that he give me this opportunity, and I think I work smart, and I'm smart enough to grab this opportunity very fast. Before I have to see, I am very curious person. I have to try by my own. I don't listen to anyone. If I try and I know it's good or not good, and then I can tell my experience. I will never ever listen to another experience anymore, because they told me something. And you know, and if I don't do, and then I give the fault to them, but and when I do myself, I take my own responsibility for my life. I am old enough, and I think everyone old enough to decide by themselves. You want to do it, you don't want to do it or not. And the speed of success is depend on your willing and your big why. I love that the leader Giovanni concerning about the word he know his why. Okay, and Caesar, my great leaders in Thailand told me that you have to teach the people. You have to be consistency. You have to never let and hear any um how can you say that or obstruction. Okay, we have to go through all that, and I think my success because of another people's success. When they start to be success and they increase my profit, and we have a win-win situation. If they don't win, I don't win, right? It's the same system that I love Oaksmart because Oaksmart keep their win-win situation. Oaksmart keep the member, the investor to win. And when they win, the company keep us. Company win, investor win, people who invest win, the team wins, I win. I love it. It's very fair. And why don't I have to share to the world? I'm not stop sharing. And like you heard, I would like to say thank you to all of my team who believe in me. I don't mind if no one like me, but I want to be to say that I can say that I love them because they are success and I feel better. I have to sometimes to follow up. You see, as Caesar, he don't want that, but I see the light in him. I see the light of the people who I think and I see they are the diamond one. You have to polish the diamond to be the gems, and the gems have to be shown, to be sparking, to be shining, to be beautiful. Why are you hiding your diamond? You have to show off your diamonds in the market. You have to show your diamond in all everywhere in the world. And everyone loves diamonds because it's beautiful, it's strong, it's stable, it's strong, it's valuable, it's unique, right? And you can find the diamond. And I think it's very important to find the diamond. To let's see and let's call the leader who willing to go with you and have and know their why they do the business with Oaksmart, why they do it, when they want to reach it. And when you see the diamond is ready to be polished, and then start doing. Don't never leave the diamond under the ground on the earth, but dig it up and put it that and put it like a gems. And I think work, you have to work on it. Action is very important. Nothing happens without any action. If you don't treat your brush, right? You don't brush your teeth. Sorry, I made the long way. Okay, you're gonna have a problem with your feet, right? It's not gonna be whitening like your feet, right? You have to maintain. Yeah, you have to do daily. Whatever you maintain, it's gonna be looking good and healthy. Your business you have to maintain. It's very simple. Simplicity is very important. Work simple, lead simple, and you have to recruit simple. You have to sell yourself, not the product. Sell your love, show your love, share your love. Why you want to be with you in this business. And I think it's for me it's the key of success. And success is not only for me alone, for everyone. Everyone can be better than me. Look at Caesar. He jump. He is before me and go and come. And now he gonna hit the rank 4. And each of my team in Indian, Pakistan, Uganda, in German, in Canada, in all over the world. You see that I didn't work alone. We work together Together we can change and make it happen. We can put Oaksmart as community that we are looking for and we waiting for. We not are the group of the people. We want to be community. Community in the blockchain is mean we need to get 3,000 people, 300,000, not 3,000. And we have to reach it. And we need you. We need all of you. And I think they have so much leaders to support to come here, not me. But you guys supposed to take this space now and talk about your story. Start your story today. Today. With yourself, every step that you do, you are already success. Okay, even you don't reach the rank one, you are the number one for me and for everyone in your family. And if you go for it for the company in the Oaksmart, you're gonna be the number one and rank one for us and furthermore too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Annie. Thank you so much. You're just inspiring. I can listen to you the whole day. I can listen to you the whole day. You're full of energy. You're very, very inspiring. you know and that's special. That's very, very, very special. And I still remember to this day, your testimony also last week. Someone just texted me actually saying that, okay, so is last week Annie said that she's currently making about $1,000 a day. Today, is it 2,000 right now, or is it still 1,000? They were just joking basically on the message. And
Yes. Don't be joke. It's gonna come. It's gonna come very soon. But you know that each step you have to be fair. When your people come up, they have to start to earning too, right? They start to earning. Yeah. Some some step when the people that come up like a leader commission or whatever. If they come and in the same level as you, they allow to earn because you have to help them to earn and we go more together. Of course I gotta earn more than that. Don't be worried about me. Worried about all of our story from each of us. Okay, don't be worried about the strong leg, but be worried about the secondary one. Yes. Thank you very much for think about me. Thank you for wishes that I gonna earn like 2,000 or something. I wish and I do and I work very hard for that. I try to work smart with my team and thank you all of my team people that they never give up. I don't care. In some country they cannot jump in with very much money, but for me, each $10 is a success, and I'm so proud of them because they show up. Some people don't do anything within 2 months. But the people who have nothing, they show up daily. They sign up $10. It's amazing. They come daily to the Zoom. They never complain. When I don't do the Zoom, we have an internal Zoom. When they don't come, they call me, open the Zoom, open the Zoom, open the Zoom. It's an environment change people. Environment cheer up people. Positive energy give a good vibe. I learned from you. I hear from you last week, sir, Mr. Greatness. You also mentioned about that. I hope everyone listened to you carefully and learn too. Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much.
No, thank you so much, and thank you so much. Your story is very, very inspiring, and people are really, really celebrating that. Actually, people are giving examples of your stories. Actually, since last week testimonies, you became even more of a superstar to other teams as well, which is very, very good.
I just need some 200,000. 290,000 something, and I gonna go to the rank 4.
You are going to go there for sure. I'm 100% sure you're going to get there. You are an amazing, amazing, amazing leader. And, I know you're going to get to $2,000 per day. I can see you at $10,000 per day. I know that day is coming. I don't know when, but I know it's very, very soon. The way you are building your team with your leaders, you will get there.
I want everyone reach the rank. This is my wishes. My big wishes is not about only me. It's for me. It's nothing. I can die tomorrow and nothing, But many people have family, have their loved one, and they need money. And I want to cheer them up. I will never give up. When I see Oaksmart still very lovely, very good, sustainable income we can make, and we can have financial freedom, I will never stop to introduce Oaksmart. What the people talking about me or anyone, and don't mind what people talking about you and about Oaksmart. Worry about what come into your pocket, your wallet, that you can feed your family, you can feed yourself, and you can feed your team. That is very important. I just get the call from another people from another company. They said, "How are you doing?" They don't call me so long time, but now they call me and ask me, "How are you doing?" And they call me that they just broke, because another people just stop forcing the withdrawal. Okay, and that's why just you gonna see that within this time many people gonna try to come to you, or you have to try to connect to them to give this opportunity, because if you love someone like Mr. Assi, people on you, sir, also to your people, your team, we have to spread this love and this care to everyone. And I think we're gonna hear many story here. And now today, look at the team of our GM, Mr. Heimer. He's gonna come also to talk. And what amazing! Within 3 days, the 4 people reached rank 3. It's amazing. You done very good system, sir. I love it. I love it. Let's go for 100 days for financial freedom. No stop.
Exactly, and exactly. Thank you so much, and you're special. This is just the beginning. Actually, we are currently on day 19 today, and we have about 3 rounds actually on about 3 days in less than a week on G3. Imagine where we are going to be on day 50. Halfway there, we are going to be popping up ranks like popcorns every single day, like this.
I love it. I want to see my team and everyone team, US team, Spanish team, African team, Europe team,
Yes.
German team, everyone to come here, like popcorn, pop up.
We are going to get there for sure. We are going to get there. And thank you so much, my dear sister.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, all of my team members. You are at home. You might see me. I love you, appreciate you, and send all love to you. Don't forget to make money today. The more you bring the people direct, the more you get 50% daily. And the more you build up your team, you get more and more and more each day. Like you see, I'm earning. Thank you so much, Oaksmart. Thank you so much, everyone. My sponsor, my team leaders around the world, and you are all the organization and your lead and your idea, sir, Mr. Greatness, CMO. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we love you too. We love you too, and you're just amazing, my dear. You're just amazing. So, guys, that was Annie, our amazing leader, all the way from Germany. She's currently winning in a big way. You can currently see how she feels. Actually, she's living actually in the. In the energy of her success, and that's good, guys. And the only way you can win like her is you have to be a good leader. You have to help enough people to win for you to win. Leadership is about shining the light onto other people. When you shine the light onto other people, guess what? The light will shine back onto you, guys. That's it. Zig Ziglar said it perfectly. Said, if you help enough people get what they want, you will get everything you want. So when you look at Annie, for example, she's helping enough people to get what they want. Guess what? She ends up getting basically every single thing. So imagine, guys, once you're a great leader like that, and we keep running with Project 100 Days, before you know it, guys, in your teams, let's say, for example, with Annie, she's going to be one of the biggest examples. She might end up having leaders popping up every single week, brand new ranks, so every single day, like popcorn, pam, like that. And that's actually the magic actually of Project 100 Days to Financial Freedom. We are just in the beginning, guys. We are not even 20% into the project yet. We are just on 19% right now. Imagine by the time we get to 50% and you are committed, that's when you win. We are building momentum here, guys. So I celebrate actually Annie's success so much. I always like to hear her. But now we are going to go into the last caller, okay? This is our brother, my brother from another mother, Mr. Jaime, a top leader actually within our company, is someone that I really respect. He has so much love actually from all of us. I like the way he talks. I like the way he presents. He never plays games. And he's been building big time. And guess what, guys? He's been also popping up leaders all over the place. People have been really winning because of his leadership. So you guys are basically in for a treat right now, and he is also G3. No games, guys. Okay, he's not playing no games, guys. He's throwing punches actually, and he's really doing what he's supposed to be doing. So he's inspiring all of us. We are all celebrating actually his success. And my brother, the floor is yours. Talk to us, brother. I can't wait to hear from you, my friend. How are you feeling, and how does it feel to walk with a G3 kind of motion, my friend?
I'm very excited. It's very exciting for me because this dispels everything that people say about network marketing. When you look at leaders like Angel Sullivan, who is part of our amazing community, our strongest leader for sure, and he came after us, and he got to G3 before us. And that dispels everything about network marketing, where people think that you have to be first. You don't have to be first. You just have to be the most active. You have to be the most proactive, and you have to take the most action. That's really what makes a difference here. And I'm very excited, not only for Angel, but also for Giovanni, who also G3 on their way to G4. It's really a testament of what consistency and hard work and the 90 days of just not giving in. It was 90 days when we first launched. It was 90 days of Zooms every single day, sometimes 2 or 3 Zooms every single day. So to anyone here who has ever heard that in network marketing, the people at the top make the most of the money, that's true. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the people that came in first make the most money. You can come in years later and still overpass and surpass every other effort that people have made. And I'm excited about that, greatness.
Thank you so much, brother. You're very right, actually. That's the magic, actually, of network marketing, like you've currently said itself. We used to live in the illusion, for a very long time, that it's about the guys who came first, the guys at the very top who basically end up making the most money. But after having years of experience into the business, we know at the end of the day, it's the guys who are running the most. It's the guys who have the best leadership skills. It's the guys who are working with their teams the most. It's not about coming in early. Coming in early is good because timing is on your side. You have an unfair advantage, which is beautiful. You saw it first. You make the decision, you came in. But the ones who come in late and they start running, like even Annie gave the same example, like what you've just said. I mean, also Zixa came in, brought in by Annie, bam, hit the drunks. Then Annie also came on later. So this is a very powerful message for the community to have. It's about working right, working hard, and doing what you need to do. But my brother Jaime, please take us to that first phone call, my friend, okay? Can you tell us that story? How was it on day one? Was it a phone call, or did someone, did you get an accident at the road and someone presented Oaksmart to you? Tell us about that story. How did it happen?
Yeah, absolutely. I was part of a business that wasn't even a business. I came in the second month in that business, and by the beginning of the third month, that business was gone. So I wasted a month of my life, and we had quite a few people that were looking for a home. I worked with Ms. Dong in the past, who is somebody who I highly respect. She's somebody who every company looks for her to be able to open up ground and break ground in companies. And when I told her the situation, she said, "Hey, I have something that you may want to take a look at." Now, I respect Dawn to the fullest because she makes decisions with her brain and her heart. She has a great heart, but she has a great mind as well. So it was a conversation with Ms. Dong. She sent me the PDF. I looked at the PDF, And I said, you know what? I need to do something that's more steady and long term for our community. We can't continue to take people to places where things are unstable because with every loss, you can look at it as a lesson, but you still lose credibility, and sometimes you lose friends, and sometimes you lose a lot more than that. So for myself, that was day one. It was a heart to heart conversation with Ms. Dong, and making a decision that was more favorable at the time for our community and our team than it was for me personally. I'm used to compensation plans that pay you a fast start bonus, and that helps to get your income higher a lot quicker. So when I looked at the rewards program with Oaksmart, I kept asking myself, how am I going to make money here? How am I going to be able to provide for my family? Because I didn't see how the numbers will begin to stack up. Now, 7 months later, crossing over $400 every single day. And I know that, this is only my first day as a G3. So I know that income is going to go up. And, it's a great testament also of the different ways that people can actually go out there and build this business. If you were to look at Angel Sullivan's back office, and you look at our back office, you can see that he has a lot more people, just like with Miss Annie Freedom spoke about. Frontline is the way to go. Angel Sullivan has a lot more frontline people active than myself. So check this out. He was able to go G3 with a total, like, listen to this, of 390,000 in volume, right? And you would think, like, man,
Wow.
that mathematically, how does that happen, right? I had to get to almost $730,000 in volume to hit the same rank. The reason why is because he has more frontline people. His biggest line probably has about 90,000, and then he has a multitude of people that are 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. So he was able to do it a lot quicker than myself. I have lines that are running, but he has lines that are more balanced out. So that helped him so much. And when you see that, you're like, okay, there's a lot of ways that we can look at Oaksmart, and obviously we can leverage that, man. But I'm just excited, not for G3. G3 to me is just raising the lid. John C. Maxwell talks about the law of the lid, and he says that your organization is like in this jar, and you as a leader, you are the lid. And if you are the lid to your organization, they can't get any higher than you. So you need to lift the lid so that your team can go higher than you, and never hold anyone back. I was told a long time ago, go out there and find people that are better than you, and you're going to have a lot of success in network marketing. And when I take a look at the community that's building out within our team, I see people that are part of our community that are a lot better than me at a lot of different things. So I partnered up with Gio. I partnered up with Angel. There's other people that are coming after us that I think are going to go G3 in a lot less time than we did, because now we have systems in play. Now we have a way to expose people. Now we have regular meetings. When we first started, we didn't have any of that. We had to create all of that. Now we have a road that is not a dirt road anymore. Now is paved, and now it's a highway where people can step in and go as fast as they want. Why? Because people have been laying the foundation for them to be able to run. And that's what's exciting, Greatness, for sure.
Wow, that's perfect, brother. That's perfect. Listening to you is very, very, very inspiring, my friend. And you know what you said there, more about, you need to have people who are better than you in your group, basically, for you to basically start flying. And that's special. And you just reminded me of a quote that really, really has impacted my life by Les Brown, when he said that, if you're the smarter one in your group, you need to get a new group.
100%.
So, yes, you need to be surrounded by people who are smarter than you, so that they can challenge you. So, my brother, your story is very, 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 very inspiring, and the way your team is currently growing, with also the way the story actually, with Angel Sullivan, the way he did it, basically, I think he's really enjoying those 50%, direct bonuses every single day, like nobody else in this company, because that's it. I usually tell people the same thing. Imagine if you only sign up someone with only $10,000, if they're basically getting, as an example, about $40 a day averagely, you're making $20 every single day. Now, if you have, you have multiple of those, or over the place, your bonus becomes even bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So leadership actually is very, very powerful actually. But I want to ask you a question, my brother. From a leadership point of view, uh, tell me this, brother. What do you think, brother, is the most important thing in Oaksmart? That most of the time people miss it in the beginning, like in the initial presentations, or when they're getting the business for the very first time. They don't see this one thing that they come to realize later on, and they're like, "Wow, this company is so good." Now they start running and everything. How can we bring that thing to the beginning? What is that one thing that you think they should know now, today, that's very, very important actually?
I think that knowing and understanding what the long-term vision is for Oaksmart is very important for me. It's not just a how can we make money from a network. There is a plan, there is a roadmap ahead of us. Oaksmart, and this is what I share with my team. Oaksmart is incentivizing the growth of a community because there's a purpose behind the growth of the community. They don't want to just grow a community to grow a community. They want to grow a community so that they can launch Web3 projects into the world and have a community to support those projects. And one of the things that I almost missed was the fact that residual income is better than upfront income, because residual income is something that you can bank on even if your entire team decides to take a break. Today, our community can decide to take a break for a month and 2 months, and our customers are still going to be enjoying the benefits of Crypto Mini, Crypto One, USD Coin. And guess what? Because they're enjoying the process, we're still going to get paid. Even if my team doesn't go out there and recruit anymore, even if my team doesn't go out there and sell anymore, my income will stay very steady. Why? Because it's based around customer acquisition, it's based around the customer experience, it's based around residual income, not just upfront or just passive income. Passive income, and I think this is something that even myself, I was confused for a long time. I thought passive income and residual income were the same thing. But passive income means you have a team of people, they're out there working, and because they're out there working, you can take a break because you have people that are working out there for you. But when you have residual income, that means that you and your entire team can go out there and build a customer base, bring that customer base to a product that is going to be there giving results every single day. And as a result of that customer base, we're getting paid a residual income. And the only way to true time freedom is by having residual income. Passive income can stop, because if I build a team and then tomorrow a shiny object shows up and they take them to another company, guess what? Now my income stops because my team just left. But if I have customers that don't care about the network, they just want to get the results of the product, my team can go if they want to. As a matter of fact, some of my team they've gone and then they've come back. And then they've gone and then they've come back. Why? Because we're able to do so. Because as they go out there and build other things, they're still getting paid residual income from their Oaksmart business, because it's not based on recruitment, it's based on customer experience, customer acquisition. And that's a big difference from what I've seen in 10 years in digital space. Greatness.
Well, you know what, my brother. Your words are so wise, my brother. When the way you talked about passive income and residual income, they greatly reflects actually what you are currently doing with Project 100 Days to Financial. If you have to build your business in a stable environment. But you've just said it perfectly. When it comes to residual income, you need to have a group of customers who are really, really enjoying the product, and that becomes basically their home. And that's the beautiful thing about Oaksmart, because I usually tell people this. In Oaksmart, guys, you're being paid in relation to your team's portfolio, okay? Your team can leave, but the portfolio is still there. They can go and try new things, go and do that and that and everything, but your portfolio is still there. You're always being paid from that. And this is exactly what you have said, my brother. In relation to residual income, there's true residual income actually in Oaksmart because of the way the plan has currently been built. So thank you so much, my brother. I really thank you for that. We really celebrate, your success, my friend. Keep going all out. Your leadership is amazing. And before you leave, brother, do you have anything, some last words to say? You want anything to say?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, man. I really just want to share something with the community that has been in my heart for a few days, and it's just really just a few points. The first one is, I'm glad that you're here. I think that if you show up, that means to me that you're hungry, and I only speak to hungry people, and because hungry people are the ones who change the world. And you're not 5 years away. You're not 5 months away. You're a decision away from making that next step into your business. It's not a matter of time, it's a matter of decision. And don't allow the past to rob you of your future. We've all had successes and failures in the past, but let the past be the past. Let the dead bury the dead. The past we can't do anything about. But today is all we have. Right now is all we have. And you can decide today that you're going to live in the moment. You're going to appreciate the fact that we have a vehicle in which we can make that we can make a true residual income and we can impact other people, and stop negotiating with your limitations. We all have limitations. We all have insecurities. We're all human beings. Fear always creeps up in my heart. But you know what shows up? Faith shows up. And when faith shows up, fear has to disappear, because fear is false evaluations appearing real. That's all fear is. It's false evaluations appearing real. And it's what we do in the quiet moments. It's what we do when no one's watching that really makes a difference. We can all show up and be supportive of each other on a Zoom. But when we get off the Zoom, that's when the work really begins. When no one's watching, are you not only doing the business building activities, but are you also working on yourself? Annie, she says something very important. We have to be the best versions of ourselves, because what we sell is we sell ourselves. People don't buy companies. People buy people. So when people line up with you, that's because they see an advantage with partnering up with you. So you want to make sure that you're always working on the asset. You are the asset. So the more valuable that you become to the marketplace, the more attractive that you become to the marketplace. And then people begin to show up that are higher caliber, bigger leaders. Now I'm talking to leaders that have done 10 times, 20 times more than me in my career. And now they're coming to Oaksmart. Why? Because we have done the groundwork. We all rolled up our sleeves and say, hey, there's nothing here. Let's start building from scratch, and let's start building organically, and let's go out there and do it the right way. And it's those things that we do when it's quiet, when it's dark, when it's dirty, when it's nasty, when you don't want to do the work. That's what makes the difference in the long run. And one of the things that I love most about our community in general is that we give people proximity. There's power in proximity. We have to raise our standards, and in order for us to raise our standards, we have to get around people that kind of push us to raise our standards. The same way that Freedom, she pushed all her team because she raised the standard, she raised the bar. You just said it right now, Greatness. You said, if you're the smartest people in the room, you're in the wrong room. You need to go out there and find a different room. You want to make sure that you're around people that hold your feet to the fire. That if you say, hey, I'm going for G1 this month, I'm going for G2 this month, I'm going for G3 this month, that even if it's the 20th day of the month, that people are still calling you and say, hey, you are still going for your goal, right? You're not just going to cap out and disappear. And I don't know if you guys have seen that meme with Homer Simpson backing up into the bush. That's how some people do. It's called silent quitting. Some people never call you to tell you that they quit. They just stay very quiet and they begin to back up. And we can't allow that to happen as leaders. We have to hold their feet to the fire. And we're not just here to make money. We're here to multiply. We're here to multiply our influence, our freedom, our faith, our families. We don't just change lives with this opportunity. We create a ripple effect that can affect your children and your children's children. See, we're not just looking for entrepreneurs today. We're looking for, if we can create an entrepreneur today that can get to financial freedom, how is that going to impact his children? How is that going to change where they go to school, what opportunities they have, what they believe, what they saw dad do, what they saw mom do, how they were able to face their fears and now they overcame. And we empower our children by leading by example, by them seeing us stepping out of our comfort zones, feeling very uncomfortable, feeling the fear and doing the work anyways. And one of the things that I like to share is the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. The story of the Chinese bamboo tree is something that impacts my life every single day. because you can plant the seed and for 5 years you see nothing. You don't see anything sprout, no growth. People laugh at you. They doubt. They say it's a scam. It's not going to work. But if you stay consistent and if you keep watering the seed without quitting, in the 5th year, something crazy happens to the bamboo tree. It grows over 90 feet in only 6 weeks. Now, here's a question. Did it grow 90 feet in 6 weeks? No. It grew 90 feet because of 5 years of unseen work below the surface. See, sometimes we plant the seed and then every other day we go and we dig up the seed and we look at the seed and like, are you growing? Stop digging up the seed. Let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. Network marketing is just like the bamboo tree. People won't always see your effort. People won't always understand your grind. But if you keep showing up, if you keep learning, if you keep planting more seeds, they will grow in time. And in time is something that I've had to wrestle with for so many years because I thought it was my time, and it's not my time. There is a divine appointed time for everything. And until we refine ourselves, until we push ourselves against the grinding wheel and we're okay with pressure, because that's the only way to create diamonds is through pressure. This business doesn't just reward talent. It rewards your faith, your consistency, and the decision to never give up. So my question is to you, are you going to keep watering your dream even when you can't see anything? My first 5 years to network marketing, I didn't see anything. As a matter of fact, I thought, man, I'm never going to make it. I'm an introvert. My circle is very small. I don't like to leave my house. I don't have a lot of friends. It's not going to work for me. But I made a decision to continue to water my dream even when I couldn't see anything. And that takes a determination. I knew there was no other way for me. There was no other way for me. It was either I'm going to see you at the top or you're going to find me on the way to the top, dead on the side of the road, but still trying to climb. It's all about those little decisions that we make. Are we going to do the work when no one's watching? Are we going to continue to work on ourselves when no one's watching? Do we always need someone to show up and motivate us? If you always need somebody to show up and motivate you, then you don't have any inspiration. See, motivation is external. Motivation is like showering. You have to do it every day. Why? Because it's temporary. But inspiration is something that comes from within. It's something that drives you from within because you want to do something for yourself, for your family, for your legacy, for your loved ones that cannot be denied. And that to me is the biggest thing. We're all bamboo trees. The problem is that sometimes we give up on our seed. Don't give up on your seed. In time, in the divine perfect time, you will sprout. You will grow. And people will say, where did he come from? An overnight success. There are no such thing as overnight success. There's a saying that I love and I share with my team all the time. You have to be willing to pay the price in order to live the promise. If you're not willing to pay the price, then you're never going to live the promise. So thank you so much, Greatness, for the opportunity to share. Thank you so much for also, highlighting our team. Thank you to the leadership. This community is really the secret weapon to Oaksmart. I've been around a lot of teams, and everybody talks great about network marketing, and everybody's a great trainer, and everybody knows all the tactics, how to close this, and how to do this, and how to do that. But you know what we find in Oaksmart? That there are people here who actually care. There's people here leading the way that actually have a heart. We're not just great network marketers, we're great human beings. And that makes all the difference, Greatness.
Oh, thank you so much, brother. That's very, very powerful, That's very, very, very powerful, my friend. Guys, if you guys have been listening carefully, actually, to Jaime here, he has really talked about some very, very powerful points. And the story of the Chinese bamboo tree is insanely powerful. I think we spoke about it, guys. If you guys remember, I think it was, around day 15 or something. I think about a week ago in Project Andres Financial Freedom, we had a topic about that. And I went also a little bit into details about that. And the way Jaime has just presented it today is, wow, it's just powerful, guys, okay? You can never give up on your dreams. You can never give up on your dreams. The only people who fail in life are the ones who give up. Okay, those are the only people who fail. If you never give up, you will never fail. Your season will definitely come. And that story of the Chinese bamboo tree exactly presents that idea. It shows you that if you keep doing something again and again and again, more like what I've said in our Zoom calls every single day, if you're patient enough and persistent enough to trust the process and keep going, at the end of the day, you are definitely going to get results, just like Jaime has currently said here. But before we close actually this call, brother, you have said some very, very powerful point, but I would like to bring back actually one of your superstars, Mr. Angel Sullivan, because I have to ask him something actually, I really have to ask him something. And I see he's currently on the call right now, so I would like for him to unmute actually himself. My brother, Angel Sullivan, my brother. Sorry, I had to bring you back, sir. It's very, very important because, the way Jaime shared your story, more like you have signed up a lot of directs and you qualified for G3 without a hassle. But without a hassle, more like what other people usually go through. They have a big network. They have to come and start building, volume on their small network now. Their power leg is running away from them. They are losing their minds. Now they have to come and start looking for $300,000, in group sales on their small network. But for you, you did it correctly, actually. Can you share with us a little bit about that, brother? How did you do it? Because it's very, very inspiring. Talk to us, sir.
Okay. The smart people do smart things. Really easy. Freedom say, if you get more direct, more 50% you get, right? Easy, very easy. I understand that. So my social media, TikTok or Facebook, help me to do that. Help me to get. I call working on the. Give me a few minutes.
Okay.
Oh, the cold market. Cold, frío.
Cold market.
The cold market. In the cold market, there is a lot of people you don't know, and you don't have to chasing people and bother. Hey, no. I don't like to do that. I don't like waste my time. When they are ready, hey, I'm ready. I want to do that. And in MLM, result is matter. In MLM companies, result is very important because we need the result. And when people see result, it's very easy. Like you said, you are a salesman. Yes, I'm a salesman. I worked selling cars before. So results is like everybody say, you are selling yourself. People don't buy company, people buy you. So it's very easy to do it. It's very easy when you understand the smart way to do it. Make your social media working for you. Make your TikTok making money for you. That's what I do. And thank you, Oaksmart.
That's awesome.
I love the company. I'm very happy because results. And I'm very happy with this kind of person. Jaime teach me a lot. You and Freedom, I like the energy Freedom has. I like the intelligence of Freedom, Annie. Thank you for being part of this community. And I see global. I see the Chinese people is working hard, and here in U.S. and California, I'm thinking we are getting slow. You guys are gonna nos van a ganar el mercado.
I missed that, my brother.
So we need to hurry up because you are working very hard. So, so nos van a comer el mandado. So very happy to be here. And
Yeah.
if I have something to teach you, yes, I'm here to teach you my secret, my little secret.
Wow. 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 Thank you so much, brother.
Oh,
Thank you so much. We will need
Mr.
everyone's
Reynes,
presence, actually.
Mr.
You
Reynes,
know. Yes. Yes.
you forget to ask me how much I withdrew yesterday.
Oh, yes. Yes. Actually, that's what.
Okay, your signal is breaking. I think your signal is breaking. I think you have a bad signal. Okay, I'm
He's
gonna
having a
wait.
great time.
Yeah.
Angel, share with us.
Okay.
How was your withdrawal yesterday?
Yesterday was my withdrawal number 117, I think, is on TikTok. Yeah, 117. And yesterday I make a withdrawal $734 just by yesterday. $734. And before that, almost the same. Before that, almost the same. 117 withdrawals. And it's amazing. It's unbelievable. So you get the number, Mr.
Wow.
Reynes?
Wow. My brother, Oh, yes, yes. More than $700, my friend.
More than
I'm seeing
$700.
messages coming in here. Wow, that's amazing.
And I'm gonna share with you my withdrawal on TikTok, and you can follow my account and counting and see it. And you can use my withdrawal to everybody can use it for proof.
Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please, brother. We need that for sure. We are going to need you actually to be a part of one of these days, actually, in one of the calls, actually, of Project 100 Days to Financial Freedom. We're going to need your presence for sure.
Perfect. I'll be here.
So thank you so much. Okay. So guys, this Super Saturday has been amazing, guys. All of these stories have just been special. The week actually we're going to have Angel Sullivan in one of our calls. Is going to share even more into details about his secrets. And $100 every single day. Do you know how good that feels like? So I think very, very soon it's going to be $1,000, my brother. And then before you know it, it's 2,000. And then boom, it's explosion from there. There's no turning back. So guys, I know we have been going for 2 hours basically right now, and it's usually like that on Super Saturdays. They usually go for 2 hours. Actually, it's testimonial days. I hope you guys have really enjoyed today's call. You have really learned from all the leaders. You have been inspired. Actually, I truly hope that has been the case. So guys, tomorrow is going to be day 20. Stay connected to your groups. Make sure you don't miss tomorrow's call. And then next week, we keep running again all the way to the 30th of July. Remember, keep believing in yourself, keep believing in the company, and nothing is impossible. everything is possible when you believe. You just have to keep working, be patient, be persistent, never lose enthusiasm no matter what kind of challenges you're facing. Keep going hard, guys. That's the way to your dream. And always trust the process, just like we trust in the Chinese bamboo tree. And before you know it, you are going to be successful and you're going to be producing leaders big time actually within your business. So thank you guys so much. Much love to you all. Thank you, leaders. You know, all of you guys who have shared your stories today. I celebrate you guys. I have so much love for you, so much respect. Thank you for showing up on the call. The whole community is blessed to have your leadership actually in this family of ours of Oaksmart. So, guys, you guys have an amazing weekend. Enjoy some good time with your families. Enjoy the commissions of Oaksmart. Let's connect again tomorrow. Mad love to you all. Bye bye, and God bless you guys. Goodbye, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.